Hey everyone, Anthony 4B4 Diesel. I was doing a quick 180k service on this 2009 150 Prado, and it's an example of all the things you don't have to do and all the money you don't have to spend if you like. It's up to you. So it's now November 2023, hasn't been here or anywhere as far as I know for a service since October 2022. So that's 13 months without an oil change. Okay. Yep, you don't have to do every 5,000 if you don't want. It hasn't got a plate with a 7mm hole. It hasn't had an E-jar clean. It hasn't had injectors replaced, and it's done a bit over 180,000 Ks, and it's still going. So each to their own. You can do whatever you want to do. Right, let's have a look at the oil there. You want to have a look at the oil here as well. Let's have a look down here in the in this special design drone tray for you to have a look. So it's just oil, bit of a reflection there. Anyway, so classic case. Original suspension. It's obviously a Kakadu or something, or a VX. You know, I'm not looking into that at this point, but because it's got the big fat sway bar, all right? That's what this is. See, that's fixed. It doesn't release, but the other side is the one that releases. You can see the ARB bash plate. It's just a pain. See how close it is? They could have just cut that out in the right spot. Would have been good. Check out kaon.com.au. This is the hydraulic side of the sway bar. We're just talking now, right? So my point is, you know, it's got the old original suspension, the old original injectors, the old original E-jar system. It's got the old original everything. It doesn't get oil changes every 5,000 Ks or every 6 months. It's been 13 months, and it was even longer last time. Apparently, I did a video on it, so I thought the least I could do is do a video again. So what is there to see here? Now, because of the sway bar, I think we're going to see better control arm bushes. There's less movement in those, but look, they're still splitting. It'll be the same bushes but a different arm. So if you're doing bushes, you can, if you think you can press them out, which a lot of people can. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But they're not as split. They're not due anyway. They've got a split there. Someone might knock it on roadworthy, but there's no issue. See that side there? You can, let me just get the lights. See, just up the top there. So it's like 20% split. It's not even worth talking about. And you know how good these Toyotas are at. So this is an 09. So it's 14 years old or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So up here, changing the fuel filter at 180k. That's due on every service. You know, brakes, plenty of meat at the rear. Ooh, what's going on there? Yeah, interesting. Was that in the last video? So someone's added an extra wire for a something or other. We don't know yet, but I'm not a fan of that, getting pulled like that. Is that going to move? It's not going to move. So you know what, that can just stay there. That's all right, no problem. Not how I would have done the show, but no big deal. It's been there a long time, so it can stay there. Plenty of rear brakes, so they've either been replaced. Maybe we did those on the last visit, perhaps. I don't know, I can't remember. Does anyone know this car from the last video? Who watches all the videos? Anyway, one Prado after the other, I don't remember. They all blend in. It's up to you to remember. I'm sure he'll watch the video. It'll come out soon and you'll go, yeah, you did the brakes last time, so at least you haven't totally lost your memory like I have. Anyway, front brakes are like new as well. So it looks like, whether we've done it or not, it's got new front brakes. Front and rear, they look genuine. I suspect it could have been me. I don't know. Look at them. There's heaps of meat. They're nice and blue and all that, you know. So that's good. It all looks very original. It's just an original, old, not so old. A 14-year-old, nearly 200,000 kilometre vehicle that's had only standard, basic, cheap maintenance, cheap service if you like. So you don't have to do an E-jar clean. You don't have to get a 7mm. You don't have to get your injectors replaced. You can do whatever you want. But like I said, it's higher risk. So always in your life you should plan B. You know, you never know what's going to happen. Yeah, plan B, you know, you never know. You should always have a backup plan. Everyone should plan. They don't teach you that at school. Looks like the alternator looks pretty fresh. It's either just clean or at some stage it may have been replaced. I don't know. Let us know in the comments if you watch the video. Or we'll ask you about it later. Original suspension. Look, it probably works all right. It's good that you got the button because you can firm it up a bit. So I suppose it's not too bad. And those bushes, they last really well. The rack boot hasn't got the oil sweat on the bottom of it. So it's kind of just like a new car, really. That one's got a tiny little bit. It's just like a new car. It just needs a clean up. Keep the service happening and it'll probably go forever anyway. The point I'd like to make, this is one of the many vehicles that does travel the Australian outback, and let's have a look at what big, tough, heavy-duty off-road tyres he's on. And I will say as well, he's saving about a litre per 100 Ks on these tyres because they look like road-orientated tyres. Oh, AT22s. Oh my gosh, they're stock standard Grand Treks. You can't travel the Outback on dirt roads on those tyres, can you? Anyway, apparently you can. Anyway, I've waffled enough, and bada bing, bada boom. Subscribe, turn the bell, and catch you on the next video. See ya.